because Zachary Levi has caused quite the meltdown. Shazam star Zachary Levi endorses Donald Trump for president. We are going to take back this country. Levi endorses Trump for president during an event in Michigan with RFK Jr. A Hollywood actor is throwing his support behind former President Trump as Election Day is a little more than 5 weeks away. Shazam star Zachary Levi revealed his pick for president while moderating an event with former presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy and Tulsi Gabbard, the former Democrat congresswoman from Hawaii, in Michigan on Saturday.
So as we go to the polls, as you guys and your passion and your fervor and wanting to get Donald Trump reelected and recognizing that that is the thing that we need to do, recognize that all of the people on the other side that still believe that Kamala is the answer, they are being lied to. They are not the enemy. They are not evil. There is evil at the top of that food chain. But the American people that believe that Kamala is the way, they are not evil people. They have been lied to, and they have eaten that lie, and it is in them. Do not be baited into their attacks. Do not go and be what they want you to be. Instead, hold your ground in dignity and integrity and in love, and say, hey, I understand that you might feel this way. Let's have a conversation. And if you're unwilling to have a conversation, then we don't have to have a conversation. But don't get baited into their hate, because that's what they want you to do. And that will not help us get to a better world, right?
Levi opened the event by explaining that he initially was backing RFK Jr. in 2024. And when Kennedy suspended his campaign, Levi knew who he would be sending his support to. In a perfect world, and whatever that would look like, perhaps, I would have voted for Bobby, Levi said. But we don't live in a perfect world. In fact, we live in a very broken one. We live in a country that has been hijacked by a lot of people who want to take this place way off the cliff, and we're going to stop that. Levi added that he grew up in a Christian conservative family, and his parents taught him to have a healthy level of distrust for the government, adding that Kennedy is the real deal and the kind of politician he wanted to support for president. We're going to take back this country. We're going to make it great again. We're going to make it healthy again. And I stand with Bobby, and I stand with everyone else who is standing with President Trump. Of the two choices that we have, and we only have two, President Trump is the man that can get us there, Levi said. Boom.
He's always been in Kennedy's corner. Like that's like, so it would be interesting to see like what would happen, after he endorsed. But it's like, I'm gonna share this real quick. This is so like these people right here. Man lost his job and decided to go full Gina Carano. That's like been that's been his backlash for all that. They're comparing him with Gina Carano. Because he decided to come out to support Trump. Lily's, and then like they're like, oh, I got more. Look, Gino supports this. Hey, and look at Lily's. Like, what's the problem here? That's the issue. It's like you don't fall in line.
Well, he's
they're
like
mad at you. What job did he lose? Actually, like I don't understand. Like what job did he lose?
I think what he's losing is going to be future stuff, and there's no doubt about it. He's going to be punished for this. He's 1,000% going to be punished for this.
The thing is, I don't think he cares.
I don't either, and I'm glad he doesn't. But he will 100% be affected by this. He's not going to get jobs moving forward now, and it's because he's stepping out of line. Whereas. And the reason we're talking about this is the hypocrisy, because you also have this story right here where Dave Bautista, he has no problem. He has no issues. 141,000 likes, tons of people supporting him, all because he's got his Harris Walls shirt on and talking about how, he has no problem voting for them. And that's fine. He can have his opinion. But why does he get celebrated in Hollywood for having his opinion, but Zachary Levi gets canceled and destroyed and loses his career over his opinion? That's the hypocrisy of Hollywood, and that's the problem. Now, Dave Bautista is a complete cuck, okay? We know that. I'm not breaking any news by telling you that. I mean, that's who Bautista is. He's been like this for a long time. I think he's kind of off his rocker, to be honest. But yeah, it's the hypocrisy in Hollywood. And I mean, you made a video on the Zachary Levi thing. How did that go for you? What type of reaction did you see?
Just people angry.
Yeah.
just saying his career is over, just saying, you know, that it's done, that he was never a good actor, that they shouldn't be called an actor, that he didn't do anything it's special in Hollywood. Like the fact that they're going through like his work as an actor, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and like I said, I think that his career will suffer greatly, regardless of the outcome of the election. I think that Zachary Levi's career is going to suffer greatly because of this in a big way. Now, I don't even know if he had anything currently going on, but this is the level of hypocrisy in Hollywood right here. And we're just going to continue to see this over the next 5 weeks. It's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad. And we're going to have to see how it all plays out. But as it stands right now, Batista's getting celebrated. Zachary Levi is getting crucified, all over a difference of opinions. Isn't that how it always goes?
I just think being compared to Gina is a compliment, because it's just, to me, it's like
100%.
They're not bound to this. You know, it just seems like some of these people are they're it's almost like they're forced to do this.
Yeah.
And it's like, because they know, like, they don't want to speak out because they're of the fear of being canceled or removed from like any future work. So,
well, the bottom line is it shouldn't matter what Zachary Levi's opinion is, and it shouldn't matter what Dave Bautista's opinion is. The fact is actors' opinions are generally irrelevant in these situations. The problem I have with it is that one opinion is treated like Dave Bautista's, where he's getting celebrated and he's probably going to get more and more work, and the other one is going to mean that this guy is going to lose his career. So that's my issue with it. But at the end of the day, I don't really care what any actors say. Generally speaking, it's the reaction from Hollywood and how they're going to treat it.
And you know what's
my issue?
So when I did the video on that, there was a lot of posts on social media that says, "Oh, he's gonna make he did this so because he wants to make fake Christian films or crappy Christian movies." I was like, man, even like Christian stuff is taking, you know, catching strays on this whole thing. It's just weird to me. And then, of course, they're posting pictures of him, Kevin Sorbo, Dean Cain, Gina Carano, and they're like, what do these guys all have in common? No careers. Like, it's I don't know.
Well, yeah, when you post stuff like that, all you're doing is proving the whole argument right that we make, is that Hollywood is all about cancel culture. If you don't line up with their narrative, they will cast you out. So that's proving our point that we've been on time and time again, because this channel has always that's how this channel is kind of elevated, is to show the hypocrisy in Hollywood. Because ultimately, bottom line is, who gives a shit what anybody's opinions on politics are? That's how it should be. That's how it was when I was growing up, and how I mean, when I had a favorite basketball player or a favorite actor, I didn't know their politics because it didn't matter. Now you have to know their politics, apparently, these days.
Yeah, but the thing that you know, we point out too, is that Gina was fired because of her post. Her conservative, like they're like conservative posts and things like that, but then the hypocrisy of like Mark Hamill going out and just saying saying whatever he wants. And Mark Hamill posted naked pictures of like Trump's wife one time, did he not?
Yeah.
So
yeah, he deleted them after even his own crowd gave him backlash over that. Mark Hamill's unhinged, man. That dude's not well. He's just not. He's not well at all. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Hollywood's gonna Hollywood, right? Yeah. So what can you do? What can you do? But Zachary Levi, we're gonna see what happens with his career moving forward. But I don't think his career is going to be very it's not going to be benefited from this at all. I think Hollywood's going to try and punish him and make an example of him, if I was to guess.
We'll see.